Lady stole my cart after passing several in a full cart bay. So this happened a few months ago, and for context, a 29 female had just been in a pretty bad car accident back in April where I had partially wrapped my front end around a tree at 50 miles per hour. Fortunately, I came out mostly intact outside of a broken collarbone and severe muscle strain in my legs. I had gone to the store with a friend and I had decided that I no longer needed the scooter and wanted to start walking again. She parked as close to the store as she could, but I grossly overestimated the strength I had in my legs, as by the time I got in the store, I was practically using my friend as a crutch because my legs were trying to give out. Thankfully there was a bench near the entrance inside where she deposited me. She asked if I was sure I didn't want a scooter, and me being stubborn said yes, I was sure. We weren't in any hurry to go anywhere as we had no other plans, and we were mostly there just to chat with one of the door hosts as they were a friend of ours. So the plan was to sit and rest my legs while we chatted and then go do our shopping. My friend had gotten me a cart to use for when we went shopping, but said she had to go to the bathroom and to wait for her to get back. I was still chatting with our door host friend at the time, so I said okay. Shortly after, it started to get busy, so I had to stop talking to the door host so they could do their job. So I decided to start scrolling through my phone while I waited for my friend to get back. I was leaning forward with my good arm on the side of the cart as I did this to let people know I was using it even though it was empty. And I also want to mention that the cart bay was completely full, and also that you'd have to pass it in order to get to me. This is relevant. Just as I was starting to wonder if my friend had fallen in and was just about to start texting her, a lady came up to my cart and, while I was still leaning on it, started to put her child in the child seat. Mia, what do you think you're doing? Lady, what? You're not using it. Me, yes I am. I'm waiting on my friend in the bathroom. Lady, well, I need it more than you do. Can't you see my baby's tired? I then gestured to the cart bay. Me, there are a bunch of carts that you just passed in order to get to this one. Why didn't you just grab one of those like a normal person? Lady, why can't you just grab one yourself and let me have this one? I don't have time for this. My baby's tired and you're being rude. Me, let's see, I'm just sitting here minding my own business while waiting for my friend, and a random lady is trying to get me to let her steal my cart. But I'm the rude one. Somehow I doubt that. Lady, yuck. Why do kids your age have to always act so entitled? Didn't your parents teach you to respect your elders? I'm telling you to give me this cart. Now give it. She then tried to move it, but I had my foot on the cart so she couldn't get far. Me, I don't give a damn how old you are. And my parents taught me that respect is earned, not given, so take your kid out of my cart and fuck off. You're not entitled to just take whatever you want simply because you're older. Go get your own cart. It was at this point I had stood up to yank my cart back, but that proved to be a mistake, as I almost fell into the cart due to my weak legs. Instinct told me to use both arms to catch myself on the cart, but that was also a bad idea due to my broken collarbone. All this to say, I made a very bad decision, and the amount of pain I was in afterwards was vocal after I landed on the floor. My door host friend heard me yelp and came over to ask what had happened. The lady told them that she was just walking by when I had stopped her and tried to steal her cart. The door host looked at her, then at me, then back to her. Door host, I watched her friend give the cart to her when they came in. She should be back any second now. Lady, but I have a kid and this idiot pointing at me is just faking whatever it is she has for attention. Make her get another one. And off she went. No fanfare, no police call, no justice. Just me sitting on the floor trying not to cry from the amount of pain I was in. My door host friend helped me back up and onto the bench and got me another cart just as my friend came back. When I told her what happened, she was pissed, but ultimately agreed there wasn't anything we could do as the lady was long gone by then. I ended up needing that scooter after all. I was reminded of this story as said friend and I were talking about entitled people on Reddit, and she told me to post this. To anyone who's wondering, I'm doing much better other than some slight stiffness in my shoulder. My legs are completely healed now.